Would you allow me to share a good story with you? There's so many bad stories that I have to cover. It's just nice to finally see something good happen to someone good.
Just wanted to thank everybody that reached out to me, everybody that helped me out all over the world, from my hometown to my other hometown. I really thank everybody though, because I'm not the only one struggling. But for people to reach out to me, it's the best thing that could ever happen to me, to make a better change.
I shared this video last week of this young 20-something-year-old father who was being evicted because of the coronavirus. And so many people saw the same thing that I saw. I saw a young father who was doing everything that he possibly could, but the circumstances surrounding COVID-19 really got the best of him. And what started off as an extremely sad story had a wonderful ending.
You got nowhere to go.
Israel Rodriguez is a tenant at this apartment, but he's not alone. 20-month-old Israel, his brother, 4-year-old Fabian, and their mother are some of the estimated 40 million Americans facing eviction in the downward spiral of the COVID economy.
They didn't rush us, but they were like, get everything you need.
Rodriguez admits he hasn't been paying rent, behind thousands of dollars.
It's my fault in the eviction. It was a lot going on during the corona. When it hit, I lost my job. So it took me like a month to get another job. This is my check, but I ain't making it with $300. It's literally $300.
Their stroller now carries their possessions.
It's mainly the kids' clothes, because me and her just wear the same clothes almost every day. Make sure we got, toilet paper and a little bit of snacks for the kids.
There was something about him, his confidence, his calmness in the middle of a crisis, his composure, and his relationship with material possessions was secondary. He said, throw all of it away. It's trash. He was only concerned about the well-being of his children.
What are you going to do with all of your stuff?
That's trash. They can throw it in the trash because we don't have a car. We don't have help. We don't have nobody that can come, help us out right now. Nobody.
People saw that story and immediately tried to do something to help. And a beautiful thing happened. The Harris County Constable Precinct 1 Foundation, they started a GoFundMe, and they raised over $227,000 out of a $25,000 goal. And these funds have been used to help the people who were already evicted get into another place. It's going to be a fund there to ensure that going forward, no one else in that immediate area will be evicted during the coronavirus. It's not everything, but it certainly is something. And Israel Rodriguez, he was very appreciative of it.
Just wanted to thank everybody that reached out to me, everybody that helped me out all over the world, from my hometown to my other hometown. I really thank everybody though, because I'm not the only one struggling. But for people to reach out to me, it's the best thing that could ever happen to me, to make a better change in life.
He said he's not the only one hurting. There are a lot of people who are hurting, a lot of people in these situations that we can fix as a matter of policy. Homelessness is a policy choice in this country. Poverty is a policy decision in this country, meaning that we could fix it. We can fix all of the homelessness and the poverty. We could fix it with legislation because we generate that much wealth. And so what people like me fight for is the systemic level changing, a system level change in all of the problems that we see around us. And he acknowledged that he's not the only one hurting right now. But I promise you, it does my soul some good to see something good happen for one person, even if we haven't fixed the problem for everybody. We haven't fixed the problem for everybody, but the fact that something good can happen to a good person in a society where nothing but good happens for bad people. Billionaires get richer. Crooks. I'm not talking about street crime. I'm talking about Wall Street crime. Get richer. Liars get promoted. Racists get all the advantages. It's good to finally see something good happen to someone good. And we as a society, 100%, have the ability to not let this just be an anecdotal thing for one person. We have the capacity as a society to ensure that no one has to ever worry about where they're going to sleep at night, that no one ever has to worry about how they're going to feed themselves or their children. No one has to avoid going to the doctor because they don't have a doctor. No one has to be sick because they're poor. And no one should have to be poor because they get sick. We have the capacity in this country to do these things, not only for this country, but quite frankly, for the entire globe, because we generate enough wealth. We create enough wealth to ensure that no one has to live in poverty. But seeing something good finally happen to someone good should be encouragement enough for every single one of us to want to see that happen, not on a one by one basis, but across the entire planet for every single human being, because we have the capacity to do it. The only real question is, will we ever have the will to get it done? See you tomorrow.